History is often told as a series of grand speeches, public treaties, and battlefield triumphs. But beneath the surface of the history books lies a secondary, parallel timeline, a timeline written in invisible ink and buried in the vaults of the CIA, the KGB, MI6, and the Mossad. These are the records of the Silent War, a conflict that never truly ends, where the battlefield is the human mind and the weapons are information, deception, and betrayal. Welcome to the inaugural chapter of our deep dive series, The Forgotten Intelligence Files. For over a century, the world's most powerful nations have spent trillions of dollars to ensure that their most daring operations would never see the light of day. They built black sites in nameless locations, funded ghost budgets that no parliament could track, and employed thousands of men and women whose very existence was a state secret. These agents lived double lives, raising families and attending neighborhood gatherings, all while carrying secrets that could trigger a nuclear holocaust. They were the sleepers, the illegals, and the ghosts of a world that officially did not exist. But time is the enemy of all secrets. As decades pass, the seal of classified begins to fade. Declassification laws and the courage of whistleblowers have slowly allowed the truth to leak out, revealing a reality far more terrifying and complex than any spy novel. We aren't talking about gadgets and high-speed chases. We are talking about the cold, brutal manipulation of global events. We are talking about Operation Gladio, where stay-behind armies were planted across Europe to wait for an invasion that never came, or the Venona Project, which spent years deciphering Soviet codes only to realize that the highest levels of the Western governments had already been compromised. In these forgotten files, we discover the sheer madness of human ambition. We find projects like MKUltra, where agencies experimented on their own populations to master the art of mind control, seeking to turn the human brain into a programmable tool. We uncover the Stargate Project, where the military spent millions investigating psychic phenomena and remote viewing, desperate for any edge in the intelligence race. We find stories of daring heists on the ocean floor, like Project Azorian, where Massive Claw was built under the guise of deep-sea mining just to steal a lost Soviet submarine and its codebooks from 3 miles deep. Why do these files matter today? Because the ghosts of the past are the architects of our present. The black propaganda once spread through whispered rumors is now the algorithmic misinformation that floods our social media feeds. By opening these forgotten chapters, we aren't just looking at history, we are looking at the manual for how the world is truly run. Behind every major revolution that changed a continent, every sudden and mysterious plane crash of a political leader, and every technological leap that seemed to come from nowhere, there is a file. A file that was meant to be shredded. A file that was supposed to stay in the dark. But the shadows can only hide the truth for so long. The archives are vast, the corridors are long, and the secrets are restless. We are digging into the dust of the world's secret services to find the chapters they tried to burn. This is the archive of the unseen. This is the reality behind the curtain. You are watching Hidden Chapters. The vault is open, the silence is over. Stay with us, because some secrets were never meant to stay buried, and we are just beginning to turn the page.